The book of Ruth, from the Young's literal translation. Chapter 1. And it cometh to pass in the days of the judging of the judges, that there is a famine in the land. And there goeth a man from Bethlehem, Judah, to sojourn in the fields of Moab, he, and his wife, and his 2 sons. And the name of the man is Elimelech, and the name of his wife Naomi, and the name of his 2 sons, Mahlon and Chilion, Ephrathites from Bethlehem, Judah. And they come into the fields of Moab, and are there. And Elimelech, husband of Naomi, dieth, and she is left, she and her 2 sons. And they take to them wives, Moabitesses. The name of the one is Orpah, and the name of the second Ruth. And they dwell there about 10 years. And they die also, both of them, Mahlon and Chilion, and the woman is left of her 2 children, and of her husband. And she riseth, she and her daughters-in-law, and turneth back from the fields of Moab, for she hath heard in the fields of Moab that God hath looked after his people, to give to them bread. And she goeth out from the place where she hath been, and her 2 daughters-in-law with her, and they go in the way to turn back unto the land of Judah. And Naomi saith to her 2 daughters-in-law, Go, turn back, each to the house of her mother. Jehovah doth with you kindness, as ye have done with the dead, and with me. Jehovah doth grant to you, and find ye rest each in the house of her husband. And she kisseth them, and they lift up their voice and weep. And they say to her, Surely with thee we go back to thy people. And Naomi saith, Turn back, my daughters. Why do ye go with me? Are there yet to me sons in my bowels, that they have been to you for husbands? Turn back, my daughters. Go, for I am too aged to be to a husband. Though I had said, There is for me hope also, I have been tonight to a husband, and also I have borne sons. For them do ye wait till that they grow up? For them do ye shut yourselves up, not to be to a husband? Nay, my daughters, for more bitter to me than to you, for the hand of Jehovah hath gone out against me. And they lift up their voice and weep again. And Orpah kisseth her mother-in-law, and Ruth hath cleaved to her. And she saith, Lo, thy sister-in-law hath turned back unto her people, and unto her God. Turn thou back after thy sister-in-law. And Ruth saith, Urge me not to leave thee, to turn back from after thee. For whither thou goest, I go, and where thou lodgest, I lodge. Thy people is my people, and thy God my God. Where thou diest, I die, and there I am buried. Thus doth Jehovah to me, and thus doth he add, For death itself doth part between me and thee. And she seeth that she is strengthening herself to go with her, and she ceaseth to speak unto her. And they go both of them till their coming into Bethlehem. And it cometh to pass at their coming into Bethlehem, that all the city is moved at them. And they say, Is this Naomi? And she saith unto them, Call me not Naomi, call me Mara, for the Almighty hath dealt very bitterly to me. I went out full, and empty hath Jehovah brought me back. Why do ye call me Naomi? And Jehovah hath testified against me, and the Almighty hath done evil to me. And Naomi turneth back, and Ruth the Moabitess her daughter-in-law with her, who hath turned back from the fields of Moab, and they have come into Bethlehem at the commencement of barley harvest.